Plutus, embodiment of wealth and abundance. In the realm of ancient Greek mythology, where gods and goddesses represent various facets of the human experience, Plutus stands as a divine personification of wealth and abundance. As the god of riches, prosperity, and bountiful harvests, Plutus holds a significant place in the mythological tapestry, reflecting humanity's perennial fascination with material well-being and the cyclical nature of fortune. Plutus, also known as Plutus, is often depicted as a youthful deity carrying a cornucopia, a horn-shaped symbol of abundance overflowing with fruits, grains, and other riches. This imagery vividly encapsulates his essence as a bestower of wealth and prosperity upon mortals. Born from the union of Demeter, the goddess of agriculture, and the sea god Poseidon, Plutus is intrinsically linked to the earth's fertility and the rewards of diligent cultivation. The duality of Plutus' character, however, is intriguing. Unlike modern perceptions of wealth solely as a measure of material possession, Plutus' presence in mythology conveys a more nuanced understanding. In some narratives, he is depicted as blind, symbolizing the arbitrary and capricious nature of wealth distribution. This portrayal acknowledges that fortune does not always align with merit or effort, highlighting the unpredictable nature of prosperity. This aspect of Plutus reflects the Greeks' awareness of the paradoxes and complexities associated with wealth and its distribution. One of the notable mythological accounts featuring Plutus involves the play Plutus by the ancient Athenian playwright Aristophanes. In this comedic work, Plutus is depicted as a formerly blind god whose vision is restored by the god of healing, Asclepius. This symbolic act alludes to the idea that the restoration of sight represents a shift in humanity's perspective on wealth. The play explores themes of social inequality and the transformative power of wealth, suggesting that a just distribution of riches can lead to a more harmonious society. The concept of Plutus extends beyond mythology and permeates various cultures and historical periods. In the modern world, the pursuit of prosperity remains a driving force for individuals and societies. The notion of abundance is not just limited to material wealth but extends to a broader sense of well-being encompassing physical, emotional, and spiritual dimensions. Plutus' influence underscores the timeless human aspiration for a life of comfort, security, and the fulfillment of desires. Throughout history, Plutus' symbolism has manifested in art and literature. Paintings and sculptures often depict him alongside other deities or mortal figures, signifying his role as a fundamental force that intersects with human existence. His inclusion in works of art serves as a visual reminder of the interconnectedness between the divine and the mortal, as well as the cyclical nature of prosperity and hardship. Plutus' legacy is also reflected in economic and philosophical discussions. Philosophers and thinkers have contemplated the ethical implications of wealth distribution, echoing the concerns and inquiries raised by ancient societies. The tension between the accumulation of riches and the moral responsibility to share them for the collective good is a perennial topic that finds its roots in Plutus' domain. Plutus, the god of wealth and abundance, remains a timeless embodiment of humanity's desire for prosperity and well-being. His multifaceted character encompasses both the generous bestower of riches and the impartial distributor of fortune. From ancient mythological narratives to contemporary discussions on economics and ethics, Plutus' influence endures as a symbol of the intricate relationship between material wealth, social dynamics, and the pursuit of a balanced and fulfilling life. Just as the horn of plenty he carries overflows with the bounty of the earth, Plutus' legacy continues to overflow with insights into the human experience and the multifarious nature of prosperity. In the modern world, where shopping malls stand as the new temples and brand logos as the contemporary icons, the ancient Greek god Plutus, the deity of wealth and abundance, assumes a thought-provoking relevance in the context of consumerism. The parallels between Plutus and the insatiable appetite for material possessions in consumer culture are undeniable, raising intriguing questions about the nature of wealth, its pursuit, and its impact on human lives. Consumerism, characterized by the incessant desire for acquiring goods and services, has become a defining feature of contemporary societies. Plutus, who symbolizes not just wealth but the overflowing cornucopia of abundance, bears a striking resemblance to the ceaseless quest for more in consumer-driven economies. The modern individual, much like Plutus' beneficiaries, seeks to fill the void within through the acquisition of external possessions, a quest that often seems boundless and unquenchable. Plutus' portrayal as a youthful god holding the cornucopia aligns with consumer culture's glorification of youth and the allure of endless possibilities that material wealth promises. Advertisements and media narratives often associate products with happiness, success, and a vibrant lifestyle, drawing individuals into the cycle of consumption. Just as Plutus embodies the idea of prosperity and good fortune, consumerism promises a similar sense of well-being through the accumulation of goods. However, the concept of Plutus blindness offers a cautionary counterpoint. While consumerism often heralds material possession as the pathway to fulfillment, Plutus blindness reminds us that the distribution of wealth is often arbitrary and not always connected to merit or effort. In the same vein, consumer culture doesn't guarantee happiness, and the pursuit of material possessions can leave individuals feeling unfulfilled, as if searching for meaning in a world of abundance yet finding themselves spiritually impoverished. The representation of Plutus in Aristophanes' play Plutus adds an intriguing layer to the conversation. The play envisions a world where Plutus' sight is restored, and wealth is distributed fairly, leading to societal harmony. This utopian vision echoes the aspirations of critics of consumerism who advocate for a more equitable distribution of resources. It suggests that the blind pursuit of wealth, as in Plutus' initial depiction, may be detrimental to society, but a conscious and equitable approach to wealth can lead to a more balanced and just world. Furthermore, Plutus' presence prompts exploration of the emotional dimensions of consumerism. Consumer culture often capitalizes on emotions, promising happiness, status, and identity through material possessions. Plutus' portrayal encourages reflection on whether these promises are fulfilled or if they merely serve as temporary distractions from deeper existential questions. In a world that conflates self-worth with possessions, Plutus' story serves as a reminder that true abundance encompasses emotional and spiritual well-being as well. The paradox of consumerism lies in its promise of abundance while perpetuating feelings of inadequacy. Plutus, in his dual nature of bestowing and withholding, reflects this paradox. The constant chase after the latest gadget, fashion trend, or luxury item can lead to a cycle of dissatisfaction, where acquiring one possession simply paves the way for the desire for another. This cycle mirrors Plutus' fickleness in his original form, where wealth was bestowed haphazardly. Delving into Plutus' symbolism encourages contemplation of sustainable alternatives to consumerism. The cyclical nature of the agricultural abundance he represents offers insights into the potential of cyclical, regenerative economies that prioritize balance and conservation. Just as Plutus' attributes hint at the cyclical nature of prosperity, modern society could consider adopting economic models that respect ecological limits and promote long-term well-being over short-term gains. Plutus' significance in the context of consumerism is a reminder of the complexity surrounding the pursuit of wealth and material possessions. His portrayal as both a generous bestower and a blind distributor of riches resonates with the highs and lows of consumer culture. The pursuit of material abundance, like Plutus' unpredictable blessings, can lead to both moments of elation and periods of dissatisfaction. As society grapples with the consequences of consumerism, environmental degradation, social inequality, and spiritual emptiness, Plutus' story calls for a deeper reflection on the true nature of abundance and how it can be achieved in ways that align with both individual well-being and the collective good.